Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back again with another Paladins video. Going to be doing Corvus today. First video on him, again, just like Charlene, in about a year. Really am due for updated videos for some of these characters. I'm going to be focusing on healing today. I got 3 different builds. The damage one I've covered before and isn't great. It's fine, I guess. And all 3 of them are very similar. They have self-sustain in this one with extra healing and lifesteal for your target. This one has lifesteal and then speed for your target and sustain. And then the third one has the speed and the extra healing and the lifesteal, but less sustain for yourself. But really, it just depends on the situation. You can't go wrong with any of them. For the talent, I tend to go for Spreading Influence. It's just the one that I'm sort of used to, but Dark Gift is also really, really solid, and Stunning Visage obviously is for the damage playstyle. I mean, technically you could use it and maybe surprise someone with it, but yeah, you're definitely going to want to go for Spreading Influence or Dark Gift and focus on healing, because I feel like that's where he really does best, although he can output at least a little bit. I guess I'll go for the skin. Didn't realize I had this one. Very much reminds me of Castlevania, but we've got Siege Ward Escape, we've got a Headers On, Avora, a Nando, and a Vivian. I just completely forgot it existed. I know I covered the Pylord one. I think I made a video on this too, because I remember using it for the thumbnail, but I feel like I've barely ever played with this. Then for their side of Cassie, Ash, Vatu, Sky, and Damper. So Sky might give me a bit of trouble, and Vatu could too. But yeah, definitely Spreading Influence here for the talent. Going to go for Kronos and Nimble, and then the setup that doesn't have as much sustain, but is full like speed and support for the team. Hopefully this will work out. It really will depend on how much I get flanked here. For sure, the riskier choice, but we'll see how it works out. There's a mark over there and a heal if I can get one to the Nando. She is still gone. The marks moving between characters is definitely a thing I like, and I'm glad that they, sort of added that to Corvus, because I remember early on the marks didn't switch targets and was kind of annoying, but feels a little bit too easy maybe sometimes. Mark there on the Vora, heal for her, we get the cooldown reduction extra. You do sort of want to prioritize your mark, especially if there's somebody like Nando here who doesn't really need healing. Don't want to do what I just did there, because then you can get it to one person and 1 second off the CD. That's the Cassie. Oh, we're going to retreat here, throw a heal, and then F up. You can leave it out for quite a while. See people teleport to it instantly all the time. You do sometimes just want to leave it. Really, I'm just throwing a right click on the Vivian to get some heals to the Fernando. I'm getting a bit of lifesteal from her hitting people as well, which is nice, which is a big reason why that card is so strong. Mark didn't really work there, but yeah, just throwing out heals, keeping Nando sort of alive, but not really hitting him for a ton. More heals here on the Vivian. Here, sort of blocking somebody. Right clicks here. Again, I'm just focusing fully on heals. I'm not really going to try and deal damage in this one. Ozan is dealing with the Sky. I can tell he's hitting her just because of the life stuff we're getting. I'm going to throw that up and then blink to it. He actually predicted that sort of well. He went for the ult, which is weird. I feel like he could have easily killed me there without it, but alright, we'll just save up and finish off Cronus in a second. We've got Persistence, Enduring Pressure, Suspect Everybody, and Aegis, by the way. Should have read this out earlier. Then Ripened, Gourd, Battering Ram, Debilitate, Enveloping, and Exaction. Here we go, getting back up a bit. She's going for the F. His output is actually solid. I did say earlier on that he's not the best for damage, but honestly, he does do a pretty good job. It's just most of the time you are right-clicking nearly consistently if you're full Kronos. You're just usually better off focusing on other stuff than trying to output. You're just sort of mixing in a couple shots as you're throwing out your heals, and obviously applying Hi-Rez, which you can do, because everybody does now. We'll switch the mark there. It's a Zon going up in the air. I'm just going to try and F away. Throw a heal, that didn't work. Cassie's just here, get some solid shots on her. She's actually kind of low. He's going for the ult. She's gone. Sure, shots over here. Gonna go for our ult, throw it just there. Right click, sure, shots on Cassie, pretty accurate there. Okay, still getting the heals because the marks auto switch, and there we go, 2-0. What a round. I feel like I did fine, but the team's honestly doing most of the work at the moment. Frame rate on this one is always a little rough. They never properly fixed it. It's like always below 200, which it shouldn't be, considering the rest of the maps run significantly better, but it's not been too bad so far. We'll just stick with the Azan, I guess. He's going to push up a bit. Ash is going for the ult. Hello, Corvus. I'm just going to go ahead and leave. We threw it through him to get a bit of damage. Azan giving us some life steal. Just shots on the Ash. Sure, we're actually upping a ton here. She's going to ult her. Nice. Honestly, the team is doing great so far. Heals onto him and the Vivian. I feel like Corvus is actually a fantastic pick for the scenario we're in right now. Me and Nando still just holding the point. Seems like we are going to get the 3-1 unless they run in. There's the teleport. I was pretty slow. We got one last little bit of heal, but we did get it to 96%. Going to run back in here. Throw that on the Vivian for the life rip. Throw one on the Azan as well. Right click for her. Shots on these two. Another right click there. Just keeping him up. We'll switch over to the Vivian. There we go. Let's try and heal all 3, I guess. It's maybe a better way to do it right now. He's going for the ult. He's done that a ton. There is the 2-1, obviously. The recovery mechanic in full effect. We'll put that on him and then throw a heal. I don't have any targets here. There's a right click. Batu just jumping in. It's not been a crazy big problem so far. Luckily, he's got rid of me a couple times, but he seems to use his ult every time. Just more right clicks for free. There we go. Do have the ultimate up. I'm just going to stay back here. Throw out the right clicks. That is my job as the healer here. Forward just about getting cleared. There's a right click on him. Batu with the ult. And man is just honestly spamming it at this point. That's Damber with the ult. There's a right click again. Do we go for hours to hold him off? I guess we can pop it. It's probably a bad idea. I'm just going to hold it for a sec. There's the ult through a heal. That ult actually lands on like the edge. Don't think that's actually hitting anybody. Hello Ashe. I can't really do anything here. I can't even get any heals to him. I'm just going to slowly throw out some little pokes. So right click for Vivian. Sure, he's gone. There's a mark on the Nando. Heals for whoever we can get him on, to be honest. That Corvus is really low. He's out. There we go. Actually, guess we held that. They're all pretty much cleared here. The ghost right click on freaking Corvus always gets on my nerves. I feel like I just did like 4 of them. I reckon we should have over 100k. If I don't, that's kind of just me being bad. There's a heal. Never mind. I can't get it. Just a little bit out of range. I wish there was a card you could use to increase it. I don't know why you took cover there. That's the sky with stuff. We're going to throw our mark out and teleport to it in a sec. Perfect time. There's a right click for getting out of the way. Shots on the Damba. He's really low. There's more heals on the Nando, but I don't think we can really hold this. I'm going to try and teleport in just to hold it maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, dead. That wasn't really worth it. I probably should have just stayed in the spawn. 2-2 into round 3 we go. We've got a couple ults saved, ready to go. I'm very tempted to just pop mine straight away. Doing a really rubbish job so far, but there's a right click. Okay, we'll switch our mark over to the Azan. He's going for his ult. Gonna just throw mine up here and pop this, but I am just dead. Should be able to get rid of her though. Oh my god, this movement is atrocious. How am I still up? Getting tapped by the Ashe, although she's in the ult for a little bit. Of course, should be able to get rid of her, right? Yeah, that worked out. I'm fine with that. That was a really awkward play. It sort of paid off. Definitely should have waited in spawn. I have like 1200 credits. I feel like I should mark the Fernando a little bit because he's actually doing pretty good. Or Vora. I know the damages are always a thing that I'm like wanting to mark because of the lifesteal and stuff, but the tanks are just getting absolutely battered, so I'm not sure. I'm just switching it around as much as I can, even though I'm not using the setup for switching it with like the shielding and stuff. There's a right click on him. Q over to the Vivian. Right click on her, she's dead. That was really close though. Vatu is causing the most trouble, but I think if I can heal a little bit more, we could end up with the win here without too much extra effort. That's Sky on me. Okay, we got the teleport off. I need to be faster with that because honestly, that damage on her is really quick. She can nearly get rid of me in like a millisecond. Damble with the ult, shots on the Ashe. See if we can finish him off. He's kind of low. He's going in. That's Azan with the ult. That's Vatu with the ult. It's going to go an F back here. Sure, Q onto her. So right click going to jump back down into it to try and bring Vatu to the rest of the team, which sort of worked. That's Sky with the ult. Azan with the wall, pretty clutch actually there. We'll finish off Kronos and Nimble because I'll forget to do it. Let's run in. Never mind. There's the victory. We actually got that push somehow. Okay, honestly the team did a fantastic job there. We were a little short of 100k, but still quite happy with how we did. Fernando did fantastic. I'd say Azan and Vora did great too. Vivian was a little bit weird, but she still did a solid job. Cassie on this, I did great. Vatu for sure the star of the show there. And yeah, the rest of them sort of speak for themselves. We'll re-queue, but not for another siege because that was already quite long. We'll do an onslaught and keep it going, and we'll use a different setup a little bit. Alright, so for game 2, King of the Hill Magic Archive is going to go for a slightly more aggressive thing, but still focusing on heals. We've got Xin with Yomi, we've got Enforcer, Ram, Scuttle, Dredge, Maelstrom, Grok, and then Winner Opportunity with Sati, Storm of Bullets, Exterminate, Yomi, an extension going for Kronos and Nimble. We'll start throwing the marks. Should always do this first, but it's a little bit slow at the start today. Throw the mark on the Xin so we can push up a bit. Heal on the Grok. Seems like they're going around for a really aggressive flank. There's a heal which we just about got off. They're sort of ignoring me here. Ram, or I guess Grok. Yeah, no, it is Ram. Just sitting in the spawn. Shots on him. He's gone. What a really weird start to the game. Trying to right click. I really wish people would pay a bit more attention to Corvus. He does need an ally to really be able to do anything. Trying to heal the Xin as best as I can. There goes Sati. Pretty good showcase there for the damage. Deal a couple like 74 ticks. They did buff his damage a little while ago. It does feel a lot better than it used to, which is maybe why I point out a little bit more than usual in a video like this. There's a right click on the Ram. Throw it on there for the Xin at the back. Heal on the Grok. He's getting grabbed. That's a stun. So right click. We're going to just dash into cover here. Throw a right click onto him. Try and heal as many people as we can. Throw a mark on the Grok. There goes the Xin. This is a really, really weird game. Right click on him. He's still up. I'm going to tank these to the face. Right click for him again. Points move in because we've got the setup here. We do self-heal for quite a bit. Sati is out. Nice. The only person I feel like hitting her there. So right click on him again. Should be trying to heal the Xin a bit more here than I am. Dred's just sort of spamming away here whilst I spam my heals on him. There's another one. We'll switch targets over to the Grok. There's another. Okay, cool. One on the Xin. I feel like Ram even needs the heals here. He's getting thrown off the map. Why did I just mark him? What is wrong with me? Okay, it switches over automatically, so it's fine. That's a stun. I pretty much walked into that. I had ample time to dodge it. I just didn't. Right click again. Hello, Furia. Shots on her for 74. Tracking actually not terrible there. Same with the ult, which he missed. I'm just going to save up to finish off Kronos because it is the best item for Corvus. You get your, F off cooldown. You get your Q off cooldown. It's just overall like the best thing. You want to finish it as early as you can for really, really straightforward reasons. Really, I'm just trying to right click as much as I can. There's no reason to hold on to it. For the most part, you just want to spam it and just get it off as best as you can. It's another one. How am I not dead? I don't have any idea. But self-heal coming through clutch. More Kronos. It's another heal. Throw the mark on him a little bit too slow. I'm dead here. Gonna try and be annoying. Oh shit, I'm actually still up. He's gonna waste his ult. I'm fine with dying there. Mark on the Zin and the Dredge. Obviously, even if you're not right-clicking, you do want to have your marks out because you're giving other buffs. Corvus actually gives a crap ton of utility compared to other healers. Shots on him. Yeah, Con is just dead here in the middle of everybody for some reason. Spamming right click 0 on the Zin while Dredge goes out and fights. This is actually a valid sort of strat. Hello, enemy Zin. Can our Zin do something? Not fantastic. He's just sort of like mentally AFKing there. He's in the billow, but he's dead. There's another right click. Hello, Sati. Damage for 400. Will blink behind. Am I dead? Yeah, I should have right clicked a bit more there. Go for the ult. Just throw that there. It's not where I wanted to put it, but I guess that works. There's a heal on the Zin. We're going to just F up here. Sure, there's another one. Did that go off? It did. Yeah, just more heals going around everywhere. Shots on the Ram. Not Ram. Khan. Shots on the Ray. She should be dead here, right? We can finish her off. There we go. Khan just slowly wiggling away. Mark on the Grok there at the back doing summon. And the Ram here is sort of fighting the Khan. We'll finish him off. This is such a weird game, honestly. There's a heal onto him. Furious just on the top for some reason. We'll blink forward. Finish her off in a sec. Hello, Zin. I guess I can try and deal with you too, as Zin's gotten rid of him. There's more hits on Ray. She is out. Shots on Sati here. Our self-heal isn't crazy. Is enough to help us out though a bit, especially with the life rip that we're giving other people that also passes over to us. That's Zin going for you. We're going to pop ours and throw it back there. Some pretty solid damage. I do dig Corvus ult these days. It's way better than it used to be back in the day. More heals here. Ram's getting ulted, but it doesn't even matter because we're just healing him up. Zin's sort of tanking some damage. Sati's just going to throw herself off the map. This is a like 4 AM type game, and yet it's, oh, I guess 2 in the morning, never mind. Really just playing as much of a hybrid here as I can, but still just healing for crazy amounts. I think we should have more healing than last time, but I don't know. Damage for sure, I've done way more this time around. We're just going to aggro push with the Grok. We need right clicks when you're just speed boosted to all hell. Game is over here, just about kept that Zin up. 397, finished the last kill with Vera exploding right in front of us. There we go, victory. Much better game, I think, than the first one. A little bit lower stakes, but really good fun with Corvus there. There you go, stats for the second one. We healed for quite a bit less, but we had, I think, a little bit more damage. The lifesteal you give to people I don't think actually counts on your healing number, even though you are directly sort of making that healing happen. Our Rom didn't have items, apparently. But yeah, solid sort of match. Dredge definitely doing the best there with the Zin. There you go, I suppose your yearly Corvus video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all really, really soon. Let me know also where you want to see me the next. And as always, stay frosty.